Hey there everyone, hi, what's up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be really fun because I'm going to be reacting to my first video I've ever made about driving anxiety. Basically, whenever I first started driving on my own, I made a little vlog out of it titled like the first time driving alone or something like that. I made it in 2016, I think, 4 years ago, which is weird to think about. Let me check and make sure though. Yes, 4 years ago. January 23rd, 2016, I uploaded this video called Vlog Driving Alone for the First Time, parentheses, Driving Anxiety. So if you don't know, I have struggled with driving anxiety since I could remember. Since I was 16 years old, since I knew that I had to get a license, I struggled with a lot of anxiety when it came to driving. And in 2016, I was, I think, 18 years old, 19 years old, around there, and I was like, I need to drive to school. I was commuting from my house to my local community college, which is literally 5 minutes away, one road this way and one road that way, and I was terrified. I had driven before with my family, most of my mom in the car. I hadn't really driven far distances though, and I really hadn't driven like the main road. So I was super nervous to drive my first time alone. Looking back on it, I'm like, that's so crazy, because now I, for the most part, have overcome my driving anxiety. So the fact that I was so terrified to drive 5 minutes away one road is crazy, especially considering now I live in Orlando and I drive 2 hours on the highway back home whenever I go back home. It's just wild. But if you're struggling with driving anxiety, I just want to say quickly, I know it's fucking terrifying. I know it feels like you're never gonna get over it, but coming from me, someone who's got the same thing and who has for the most part come over it, like, it is possible. Now, if you guys want to see that video or any other videos I've done on my driving anxiety, I do have a full playlist. I'll link it up here if you guys go to watch all of them. This video actually got over 10,000 views, which is crazy, because in 2016 I'm pretty sure I was getting like 20 or 50 views in a video. So for a long time this was like one of my highest like viewed videos, and I was so surprised. I had no idea that other people were also really struggling with driving anxiety, and that people were interested in seeing me drive for the first time, especially being someone who had driving anxiety. But now obviously I realize that, like, damn, like there's actually a lot of people in the world that struggle with driving anxiety, and it's not like an only me thing. I'm not like any exception, which kind of feels nice in a weird way to like know I'm not alone in how I'm feeling. But 4 years later, I'm 23 now. Wild. We are going to take a look at that first video I ever made on my driving anxiety. I'm gonna react to it, we're gonna talk about it. I'm looking at the first frame right now and I already have a lot to say. So let's get into it. Good morning, you guys. It is, what's today? Today is Wednesday. And it's currently 8:18 in the morning. Oh. Okay, hold on, I need to pause it here real quick. I have a lot to say. So basically, this is 2016, this is pre-nose job. My nose is all fucked up. Also, I look like a baby. I look so young. I just look like a different person. It's crazy. Okay, back to this. Just dropped you and I'm getting ready for school. I'm so cold. Class at 9:30, probably leave around 9 to get a parking spot and stuff like that, so hello there, you guys. Repping the 21 Pilot shirt, forever and always. Getting ready to go to school. What's really nerve-wracking about this is that it's my first time driving alone with my license, or driving alone, period. Okay, a few things I want to say. First of all, my hair was about 400 different colors. I had dyed my hair really dark, and my light roots were coming through. And then I also had really long hair at that point, like longer than this, like actually very long hair. And the bottom of my hair was blonde-er, like kind of like a balayage, and then I had like this weird like greeny blue strip in my hair on the side. I don't understand who thought it was okay that I looked like that. Someone should have fucking told me. But anyway, also I'm vlogging on my phone at this point because I didn't have like a real like setup for my camera in my car yet, so I put my phone on my dashboard and it kept on falling. It was so scary because I was so nervous to be driving, and on top of that my phone was falling out every 5 seconds. It was not good for focus at all. Don't recommend doing that. So it shall be interesting. I'm not too worried because I know to get there and everything. I'm just worried about like there's just one part where you have to cross. I'm gonna go now. Verse Look how long my hair was. Oh, so pretty. Let's go. I'm going to class. It's currently 9 o'clock. I have class at 9:30. No chance. I know how to get there. It's gonna be pretty easy for me, I feel like. Pretty confident. There's just this one part I'm worried about. George to like go over to like the lane furthest from me, and it's kind of hard because you get all those cars coming back and forth, and so it's kind of scary, but I think I'll be fine. So far so good. I'm really excited. I can't believe I'm doing this on my own. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm actually driving by myself. I think with having like the camera right here, like it's not as scary for some reason to me. Just I think talking to myself like kind of like calms me down, if that makes any sense. So yeah. Okay, I'm coming up to the part that's kind of scary. Oh, I forgot there's a school zone here, and like at like 20 miles per hour. It's really annoying. School is in session for middle schoolers. Let's see if I can do this. This is the part that scares me. And I did it. I wasn't too busy, but I have to go 20 miles an hour now because it's a school zone. I get nervous when there's cars behind me for some reason. I feel school zones. I can go faster now. Woo! This is so exciting. I'm driving on my own. I can't believe this. There's a Prius in front of me. Go Toyotas. Woohoo! I wish I had a Toyota Prius. But I don't. I have a Toyota Corolla. If I said no, what kind of car I have a Toyota Corolla 2011. Pretty legit. I always forget it was 2010 or 2011. I can never remember. I still don't know. I still don't know what year my car is. 2 years. And it's a used car, obviously, but yeah, it's a nice day out today. Not rainy. It's kind of chilly. I think it's about 46 degrees out right now here in sunny Florida, which is really fucking cold. Like 46 degrees. I think the high is like 56, which is so weird because I feel like if it ever gets under 60 is whenever like I'm like is crazy to be in Florida if it ever gets under 60. And we haven't had a cold like this in a while, so like during Christmas it was like 80 degrees out, like it was not cold on Christmas Day. It seems that everything got cold right after Christmas. It's currently 9:06, so I'm super early to class. I'm like maybe 2 minutes away from school. I can see my school right now. So I'm super early to class because class doesn't start till 9:30. That's okay. I wanted to be early so I didn't beat the traffic, and so I wasn't panicking if I was late. On my first day of class, I got to school like a minute before like class started, and the class was so full. I couldn't even sit. I was just sitting there like looking. Traumatizing. It was like just like the scariest thing in my entire life. And it was traumatizing. I said it. Turn over here. Ah, you guys are falling everywhere. Camera fell again. Parking is going to be difficult to do. I thought I was going to hit that car. Thank God I didn't. Okay. I parked. Yeah, man. I think I did pretty good. So embarrassing. Close to that car next to me, but you know. Whatever. Yay, so it's school now at 9 o'clock in the morning. Class doesn't start till 9:30, so I'm here for quite a bit. But whatever, I'm sure you guys loved my double chin during this whole video. It was a good time. But I'm at class now, so I guess talk to you guys later. So since I'm just like sitting here in my car for a little bit. Oh, there's a cute boy. But I'm just talking to myself on the computer, on my phone, and there's a cute boy there. I am sitting here before class. I'm scared I'm gonna hit someone or someone's car, so it's gonna be fun. I'm wearing my 21 Pilots shirt repping the bays. Anyways, okay, I think I'm just gonna get up. This is retarded. Okay, bye. I think the rest is just a little vlog. Guys. I skipped a little bit at the end because I was just talking about nothing I don't really care about. I cannot believe how nervous I was to be driving like from point A to point B, which is literally like a 5-10 minute drive. It's crazy to think that I was so scared for that. But I remember like in the video I was talking about how excited I was. I remember being so excited at the same time because I remember feeling so confident. Like, not that I wasn't scared to drive, but I felt like I was like, I could feel myself slowly overcome my anxiety. Like, I remember being so excited combined with nervous, you know, to drive for the first time because I was like, holy shit, like I'm actually doing this. This is something I never thought I would be able to do. And I'm like, felt really excited to do that. Like, I don't know, it was like really exciting to me. Like, it was, I felt like I was finally getting more freedom because for a long time I felt like I was a burden and trapped by my driving anxiety. I was finally like getting my freedom, you know, like I wasn't having to rely on my parents or friends. It felt like that was a start of like finally like getting my life on track, I guess. Also, I remember like talking to the camera like really helped a lot for some reason. I don't know why, but talking to myself I've noticed helps me a lot when it comes to my driving and when I'm nervous. So I'm really happy I did like vlog that first time driving because it definitely, I think, helps me not be so afraid. I still do that to this day when I'm driving. I sometimes talk to myself while I'm driving. I don't know why, it still is helpful. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed already and give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Love talking to you guys. You can follow me on my social media too. It's all in the description for y'all. And I think that's about it. So I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!